As the rate of unemployment continues to rise in the country, affording daily bread remains increasingly uncertain. This has made diversifying paramount. Speaking on the need to curb the overdependence on oil as the mainstay of the economy, stakeholders in the entertainment industry believe if properly harnessed, the potentials abound in the industry that could translate to more jobs for the unemployed. Speaking at the premiere of the movie Voiceless in Lagos, veteran Nollywood filmmaker Tade Ogidan reiterates that the entertainment industry is affected by high production costs and a harsh operating environment. He worries that these and many more, if not alleviated by the government, may cripple their venture.
When you have limited budgets and all of that, so look, government will claim they have created funds that you can access, and then the banking industry has blockages that don't let you easily access those funds and all that. Look, give the support to you need. Look, this will go places, and then I would have been without the hands of government. So you can imagine if he's got the natural support. You know, they say they've given us money that will come at small interest rates. Then the banks will put all sorts of blockages because the rules are different. In commercial banking, they want to take collateral to give out money. But in our film world, the intellectual property is the collateral. And when they start to, and you know, so you've got movies that come to the cinemas and they're making 300, 400 million naira. Then they wake up suddenly and say, okay, so it doesn't take rocket science. It's just, look, if we were sourcing money to do silly things now, they will bring money to the table quickly. The government should give us, assist us with an enabling environment, and that's really all we need. The sky can be the limit. And you know, so then you can now come and say, all right, I've helped you a lot. When these things would work, it's holistic. If you give me space to access funds in an easier manner, I am employing like almost 100 people on the project. You can even sign an arrangement with me and say, for everybody who is working on this, kindly pay their taxes directly back to us. So you see, you've let me access 100 million naira and you've taken 15 or 20 million back from it. And then everybody's happy. So this man who has earned 200,000, his family has food. And the domino effect of it, it's not rocket science. It's the willpower of the guys in government. And I guess it's just we need to keep knocking this, and hopefully it will get better and easier.
It has to be support, financial support, because this kind of project is not an everyday production. It takes a lot of efforts, financially, morally, so many emotional support, everything. If the government can back the industry more than more than what they are presently doing, I'm not saying they're not doing anything, but something much more better than what than their present effort, definitely we will go a long way, because we have a lot of stories. Nigerians are creative people, not just creative. They try to bring out their imaginations so perfectly. So if we can do that, a lot of movie industry in the world would stand still anytime they mention Nollywood movies.
One thing the government can do to support local movies like this is by, of course, sponsoring them, giving them funds. It's that simple. That's all they need. Once funds are provided, trust me, the sky is our limit.
With a storyline similar to insurgents in the northern part of the country, the movie Voiceless, produced by Rajas Ofime and directed by Robert Peters, tells the tale of betrayal, defiance, and love of a people whom, when everything is taken and all that's left is pain, hurt, anguish, tears, and everyone is left voiceless.
Right from the audition, the producer, Rajas Ofime, and the director, Robert Peters, they are well-known names, and the writer, the movie is well written. I know it's going to be a great movie.
I cried a lot. Like, I'm on set, but I'm crying because the lines were so real. And it gave me an idea of what Chibok girls went through, you know. So putting myself in their shoes was really touching and emotional.
When I see the script, I was very happy, and I'm very sure that I have something to drop, like a message to everybody in Nigeria. That's what is happening to us right now.
I found it pretty interesting, and I knew it was going to be challenging. And then I went through it thoroughly, and then I fell in love with the character Dahlia totally.
I was afraid and a bit skeptical about the whole thing because the story is not normal. I love you and you love me story kind of. And somebody somewhere has to tell our story. We don't have to allow other people to come and say, "Oh, I want to tell the story of this." They might not get it right. We might see it and feel, "Oh no, this is not the way the story is." So when I said, okay, I put it in prayers actually. I put it in prayers. I said, God, I'm going to do this. Protect me. Let this be the beginning of the change we so much dare, we so much desire. So, and I got it. I went to the set, though with mixed feelings. I was afraid. So when they now come change my, they had to change my looks. They darken my skin and stuff like that. I said, look, this is not. When I looked at my picture on set, I said, this is not me. But I was able to pull it through. I was able to carry the role perfectly with the help of my producer, Mr. Rogers Ofime, and the director, Mr. Robert Peters.
The movie is about insurgency. It's about what is happening in northern Nigeria. And I think we brought it to a point whereby people need to know what is really happening in the northern Nigeria because people are dying. And I think we tried our best.
Voiceless is international quality, international standard. Not that we don't also look. It's the kind of project that we would be proud of. Nollywood will be proud of. This is beyond the kind of thing to showcase around here. Like I've said, this is Oscar quality. This is Oscar quality. There's nowhere that this will get to in the mainstream international film exhibition place that they will say, what's that? This is something that we'll be proud of.
Our correspondent reports that guests expressed belief that if adequate support is given to the film industry, unemployment would soon be a thing of the past.